everyone, I am Jack Frost, and today I want to talk about the importance of memory. Well, memories. We have mentioned this briefly before in some videos, and we are planning on making a video about it as well, but we have short-term memory problems, and also due to our trauma, also not that many memories in our long-term memory that we have access to, because we have a lot of trauma. And due to that, we've kind of started living more in the moment. You always hear people say, memories last forever, blah, blah, memories are important. You always have happy memories that you can look back on. Like, they put so much importance on memories that if you forget something, where it's important or not, like if you forget something important about a friend or about your lover, for example, it's suddenly bad. Like, if you forget something that you were supposed to remember because it was important, it suddenly is like you don't care about that person that you forgot the thing about, which is not true. Like, we put so much importance on memories that if you forget one thing, you're suddenly a bad person, which is not at all true. Like, no one has power over what they remember and what they don't remember. Yeah, sure, if you find it important, you might repeat it a lot, so you remember it easier. But repeating something a lot doesn't mean that you remember it automatically. Like, just because you repeat something a lot, so that it's in your short-term memory a lot, doesn't mean that it automatically goes into your long-term memory. And even if it goes into your long-term memory, doesn't mean that you always have access to that long-term memory, or that it will always stay in your long-term memory. Like, you can say a lot about memory, but you don't have control over it. It's one thing I'm going to say. Like, so if you forget something, whether it's something small or something big, something important or not important at all, doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Not to you, not to the person you forgot it about. Like, we are very lucky with our lover with Loki's lover, with the fact that they will repeat something to us no matter how many times we don't remember, because they know we struggle with it a lot, and we are conscious of it too. Like, literally our almost entire close family made us feel bad because we forgot one thing about our lover, Loki's lover, because the two options were, to them, either we didn't care about that fact, or because of our short-term memory problems, we didn't remember. But that one came like way later in the conversation. Then, do you not care? Like, how do you not remember? Like, they told you multiple times. How do you not remember? It's like, we don't have fucking control of our memory. Who does? Like, no one. You can't say, oh yes, this is important, let me remember that. And oh, this isn't important, so I can forget about that. That's not how memory works. It's not how your brain works. And if it does, you're very lucky. And tell me your secret. Like, if you have full control over your memory, tell me your secret, please, because how? But yeah, most people, especially if you have memory problems in any sort, whether it be short-term memory, long-term memory, whatever. Don't put as much importance on your memory. Like, just because you forgot something doesn't mean you didn't care. Doesn't mean you hadn't fun in that moment. Like, doesn't mean anything. It just means that your brain wasn't able to remember it. Like, why? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just if the people you know that you care about really care about you, it shouldn't matter that you forgot that thing. It shouldn't matter. They should just be fine with telling you again or writing it down so you can just look it up if you need to. Like, it really shouldn't matter. And a thing that can help with putting less importance on your memories is just to live in the moment. Easier said than done, obviously, but like, just be like, okay, doesn't matter if I remember this, doesn't remember if I don't remember anything from my life, doesn't. I'm gonna make sure that what I'm doing now is fun, that I enjoy this, or like that right now in this important conversation I am present, that right now I can, just say what I want to say in this conversation. If I forget it, doesn't matter, because right now is what matters. What matters is this moment and what I say right now. Doesn't matter if I forget. Doesn't. I can always ask about it later. Okay, maybe in school it matters if you remember what you need to know for the tests, but that is a little bit ableist as well. A lot of things about school is ableist, but this is one of them. We can help from first-hand experience. But yeah, just try to be like, oh, whatever, if I ever forget this or not, doesn't matter. I am happy now. I am enjoying this moment now. I don't care if I remember. Like, it doesn't matter anyway. What? So what if you forget someone you met? So what? Yes, they will remember who you are, but you can be like, who are you again? Literally one time at a camping, we asked a guy we hung out with earlier that day, or like earlier that week, I don't remember exactly when, probably earlier that day, for his name again, even though, we already played with him, so we already knew his name. But we asked it again because we forgot who he was. Doesn't matter. Yes, people were like, huh? You should already know that, but we were like, oh, whoops, sorry. Didn't remember. That's all you can say. Just, oh, sorry, I don't remember. That's all you should need to say. Or even like, I think I forgot something important about you that you said last time. Could you repeat it? Like, if you say something like that, you'll be like, oh yeah, of course, I'll tell you again. It was this, and this. Like, that should be normal. We do it with lesser important things, so why not with important things? Like, why do we care so much about what people remember? We shouldn't. Doesn't matter whether you remember everything from your life or nothing. As long as you're happy. It really doesn't matter. Just, we should all just learn to live more in the moment. I mean, yes, you can plan ahead, or, whatever. Just don't put as much importance on looking back. Yeah, I mean, we cannot tell whether or not we've done a test correctly just because we're so focused on the questions that we don't know how we did it. Like how we answered the questions, we were just glad that we answered the questions. But that means we can't learn from our mistakes on tests. We can't be like, oh, I didn't know this, so I need to study that more for next time if I have to redo it. We apparently can't do that because we don't remember what we did wrong and what we did right. I mean, like, shouldn't matter. We're still, we can still do pretty good in school. Yes, we forgot a lot of things from like last year already, but oh wow, we might switch studies anyway. But yeah, just, you don't have to learn from your past if you don't remember your past. As long as when you're called out on something, or like, oh yeah, I probably did that, if you don't remember the moment, or like ask about, like, oh, I don't seem to recall that. Are you sure that's what happened? Like, don't immediately be like, no, I don't remember that, so that mustn't have happened. Let's be like, oh, I don't seem to remember that. Can you elaborate a bit more about what happened? Because if I hurt you, I'm really sorry. I just don't remember, so I'm not sure, what exactly I did wrong. Something like that. Just, yeah, we should all learn from things we did wrong, but that doesn't mean we have to remember everything. Doesn't mean we have to look back at who we were every so often, especially if you can't remember it. Like, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all make mistakes. So if you make mistakes over and over again, simply because you don't remember it was a mistake that you made, that should be okay. Don't hold something against someone, especially if they don't remember what they did. Especially if you know they have memory problems, don't hold it against them that they don't remember something. That's just plain rude. Probably ableist too. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's ableist as well. Just memory at the end of the day doesn't matter as much as we all think it does. Seriously, it doesn't. So just live in the moment, do what you want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone intentionally. Just, do whatever. Memories are just memories. They can make you happy, they can make you miserable, and it really doesn't matter if you have them or not. It doesn't. But yeah, if you have any questions or whatever, leave them down below in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our videos, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we upload a new video. We upload every Wednesday. You can also follow us on social media, that's in the description. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.